So Tears of the Kingdom got an update recently that brought it up to version 1.1.2. And in that update, it patched out a bunch of the item duplication glitches. But there's a new one that people discovered. And I'm only making this video on it because there's one bit about this glitch that I noticed a lot of people sort of glossed over. And I just want to make that part clear because I was confused, so I figured someone else might be. So what you need to do, there's pretty much a prerequisite before you can actually do this. It's not that bad, really at all, but it's still something you have to do. So you have to get this quest. First and foremost, the guidance from ages past. Now, to get this quest, it's relatively easy. You go up into the sky, and you're going to go to Dragonhead Island and go right to where this shrine is. Now, the shrine is like in a little drop down area, so you're going to have to fall into it. But once you do, the quest is in the same room as the shrine. You do the shrine, and then it's on the other side. You just cut some vines, and then you can go and get the quest. But you have to do the first stage of the quest. It's not just get the quest and it's done. You have to actually do the first stage, which the first stage of the quest will bring you here to Bio's Hollow Chasm, and it's going to open up this area. Once you have this area opened up and you're done with all the cutscenes, you could just ignore the quest as much as you want. I recommend to make life easy, put your Traveler's Medallion down before you go in with the actual quest item and do the quest, because then you could just warp right back out and be right here. But that's it. And then after you do that, it's going to be this long tunnel that leads down into the depths from the overworld. And you're just going to get to the point where you see the world start changing to a more bluish tone with a lot of like blue fog. And then it's kind of like near the end here. Yeah, see? So now when it's kind of looking like this, what you do is you take out your ×3 or ×5 bow. ×5 is obviously better, but I only have a ×3 at the moment. And then all you're going to do is aim back towards the way you came and equip whatever it is that you want to duplicate. I'll do... where are they? Okay, I'll just do rubies. So you're just going to shoot them, and they're going to get stuck on this weird, like, collision that's behind you now. And you can only shoot a set of 4. After you do 4, things will start despawning. And then you just run back, and they're just going to drop, and that's it. Now they've been duplicated. And you could do this with anything that you could attach to a bow. People are even saying you could do it with just plain arrows if you need to duplicate arrows. The one thing that I did notice that you kind of have to be careful with is bombs. If you do it with bombs, when they fall down, if they collide while they're falling, they will just explode. Then you'll be out of your 4 bombs that you used to actually do it. But you could do it with anything. It's relatively easy. But once you actually get here. So getting here was the tricky part, so now we have 11. It's the same with the rubies, though. Make sure they don't collide because they will just explode because they're fire. So put a little bit of space on them, and then you could just run up and go and get them. But yeah, this is the new way to duplicate stuff. You could duplicate arrows. You could duplicate anything that you can attach to an arrow. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy. But you have to do that first part of the quest first, which was the one thing I got confused on. So yeah, that's it.